Across the country, local election directors are beefing up their security in advance of Election Day on November 5th to keep their workers in polling places safe, while also ensuring that ballots and voting procedures won't be tampered with, because that's where we are as a country. The election director in Cobb County, an Atlanta suburb where votes will be fiercely contested in this year's presidential race, recently organized a 5-hour training session. The focus wasn't solely on the nuts and bolts of running this year's election. Instead, it brought together election staff and law enforcement to strategize on how to keep workers safe and the process of voting and ballot counting secure. The election director was motivated after hearing one of her poll workers describe being confronted during the state's presidential primary in March by an agitated voter who the worker noticed was carrying a gun. The situation ended peacefully, but the poll worker was shaken. In Michigan 4 years ago, a large crowd of Trump supporters created a tense and chaotic scene when they gathered outside Detroit's ballot counting operation the day after the election, chanting "Stop the count" as they banged on the windows and demanded access. So obviously their concern is not theoretical. Election officers and those who run them have been targets of harassment and even death threats since the 2020 presidential election, primarily by people acting on former President Donald Trump's lies that the election was stolen from him through widespread fraud or rigged voting machines. Stay safe out there. Read more when I was starting Line. Thanks for watching.